All right, I'm super excited you joined me for this video. This is going to be a good one. Indian Lake cost of living. Before we get started though, I'm going to make sure you don't miss anything about Indian Lake as I am the expert, but I want to share it with you via subscribe button, bell, click on it, all notifications. Anytime I put a video about Indian Lake, you'll get notified. All right, ready to get started? Okay, so Indian Lake 2020, the median home price is around $260,000. The median home income is going to be around $88,000. Now keep in mind, that's definitely just an average. Indian Lake has some $2 million properties. Most of the lakefronts are going to be $400,000 to $500,000, but then once you dip off of the lakefront, it probably cuts in half, 50%. It's probably like properties on the fairway and off the lake on the other side of the road that are not lakefront could be around $250,000 to $300,000. A lot of times they will sometimes have a park lot, which means that they own like 25 feet in this park lot where they can have a boat or a jet ski storage, but we'll get into that in a different video. All right, so bestplaces.net gives us a report of 100. The national number is 100, so if it's above 100, it's better. If it's below 100, it's worse. So for overall, with best places to live, Indian Lake rates a 100.8. Pennsylvania comes in with a 94. So we're right on par with the national average. For groceries, Indian Lake is at a 94.5 and Pennsylvania is at a 100.3. Health, Indian Lake comes in at a 91.4 and the state of Pennsylvania comes in at a 97. For housing, Indian Lake is a 112 and Pennsylvania is a 75.1. Utilities, Indian Lake is a 92.2 and Pennsylvania is around an 88. Transportation, Indian Lake is a 100.2 and Pennsylvania is 104. Now keep in mind, what those numbers mean is the national average is 100. Okay, so if you're looking at renting a one bedroom in Indian Lake, it's going to cost you $563 a month. A two bedroom is going to cost you $692 a month. Three bedroom is going to cost you $949 a month. And a four bedroom is going to cost you a little over $1,000 a month. Now, there are Airbnbs up at Indian Lake, but they are kind of few and far between. Most of the people getting second home, they'll come up during the short amount of time the weather is nice and the property is available to fully use. So when it comes to jobs, the income per cap is around $52,000 a year. Again, got to keep in mind these numbers are going to be a little skewed because very few homes are primary residence up there. The household income is going to be around $85,000 a year. Unemployment is a 5.10%, but again, those numbers might be kind of skewed too. And I think most second home market's going to be a little skewed because a lot of people up there are retired. So the unemployment, I don't know if they separate that from retirement, but if they're considering retirees unemployed, then that number might be a little higher than most places, but I wouldn't be too concerned about unemployment in Indian Lake. Recent job growth is a minus 69%. I gotta laugh at that because there's really no jobs at Indian Lake. Indian Lake is just a small lakefront community, so the only jobs might be at the golf course where you have teenagers or college students coming home for the summer, and the servers at the lodge, the maintenance staff at the lodge, any type of employment at the lodge, restaurants, stuff like that. So there's no real per se commerce, there's no real employment at Indian Lake. Well, here's the good news. Future job growth is projected to be 17%. And the reason for that is the two golf courses that are currently there were closed for years. They're now both open, and with the COVID-19, the second home market has exploded. The lakefront communities have exploded, so there probably will be more jobs, but it's probably going to be all on the same format, and that is of the service industry. So that's your Indian Lake cost of living. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, feel free to put them in the comments below, and make sure you subscribe, and we will see you again in the next Indian Lake video.